Motorcycle racer Guy Martin is a speed freak.
I just want to go as fast as humanly possible on whatever I'm on, whether it's a push bike, whether it's a car. I love going fast. I love it.
Now he's pushing his love of speed to the limit, risking everything to try and break 4 records.
Oh, well done!
Last time out, he became Britain's fastest cyclist, hitting 112.94 miles per hour. Next on the list is a seemingly impossible. Riding a motorcycle quickly enough so it skims across water. If it works, he could set a new world record. If it doesn't, he could have the biggest accident of his life.
All the graphs have been done. All the maths have been done. I just think the next run needs to be it. You can think about things too much, can't you?
Me and motocross bikes, we don't get on so well. It usually ends in tears. I hear a motocross bike and I can smell hospital. But this new craze has started, where you get lads on motocross bikes seeing how far they can ride across water.
Making a non-buoyant craft ride on the surface of water is called hydroplaning. It takes speed and is highly dangerous, but it's become an obsession of daredevil bikers around the world.
I like the idea of that. Sounds a bit, yeah, crackers. But I don't want to mess about. If we're going to do it, we want to do it properly. We're not going to bugger about trying to go over puddles. We're going to try and set a world record. But we're going to need a bit of help.
Guy turns to Plymouth-based specialist boat designers Sealander Marine, run by Charlie Broughton and Graham Davis.
I'm a naval architect and boat builder. I started out building super yachts. I've worked on high-speed ribs and on numerous amphibious vehicle projects.
I trained in the Navy as a marine engineer. I used to do some road racing in my youth, so I have an affinity to what Guy's trying to do.
Guy and his team will have to master complex physics to invent a bespoke solution to help make a bike hydroplane.
If everything goes to plan, Dover Cali.
And they'll need to find a way of generating enough thrust and lift to prevent the bike from sinking.
Yeah, you can feel that.
But crashing is inevitable.
It is nerve-wracking and it could be a serious injury or worse.
Guy will have to undergo the toughest training possible, so he knows how to cope in an emergency. Finally, an army of helpers will be needed for the record attempt, as Guy tries to set the distance record for riding a motorcycle on water. With 5 months to go before their planned record attempt, Guy meets at Charlie and Graham's base to start researching video clips of other hydroplaning efforts from around the world.
They can.
That's nowhere near Grimsby, is it?
Straight past. Within 10 metres he was off and in the water. From what, 30, 40 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Have a look at another one.
That looked all right,
Yeah.
That's fairly ideal, that is. It's a good entry.
Top
See where he
speed
is
there.
but on the back wheel?
Right. We need to take bits of all these and then learn off them, don't we?
But true hydroplaning on the surface of water is hard. Often the bikes just look like they're doing it. The water is shallow and their wheels rarely leave the ground.
They're only playing at it, really.
That's right. He's actually hit the riverbed
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
bounced up again.
It will take a blend of skills to achieve a world record.
It's a third science.
Go on.
A third black art
Right.
from our experience with boats, and the rest of it is down to you in terms of balance. Because if you can't
feel
balance
for
it properly, it's not going to go
It's no
anywhere.
good.
And the only way to learn that is to get out there and do it.
Right. Well, I need to go learn about some hydroplaning first, don't I?
Hydroplaning is all about Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Throw a stone with enough energy at water and it will skim, because of the opposing force coming back from the water, pushing the stone up. Similarly, if Guy can create enough speed by using the bike's rear tyre like a paddle, he'll put enough force into the water to ensure the equal and opposite force coming back will keep the front wheel and him on top. But if he slows, the downward force on the water will reduce, which means the opposite force will also reduce and will no longer be sufficient to keep the bike on the surface.